Hello, statistics students. Today's learning target is to calculate probabilities using the TI-84. So if we look at example 1A, in a hospital, 60% of patients are dying with the disease. So this is a highly deadly disease. If on a certain day, 8 patients got admitted to the hospital for that disease, what are the chances that 2 of the patients died? So in this particular problem, the number of trials is 8. So for this problem, the trials is equal to 8. The probability that a person dies, which we call the probability of success, is 60%. So that's 0.60. And for part A, we want the probability that x equals 2. 2 patients died. So in order to do this, we're going to go binomial PDF. And the number of trials is 8. The probability of success is 0.60, and we want x to be 2. So I'm going to show you how to do that in your calculator. So we press second vars. We scroll down to binomial PDF, which is letter A. You press enter. For trials, we're going to put 8. Probability of success, 0.6 or 60 if you'd like. And we wanted 2. And then when you hit enter a couple times, you see the probability of success, or sorry, the probability that x equals 2 is 0.0413. And in class we talked about that as unlikely because it is less than 0.05. Let's take a look at the next example. Same scenario, but this time I want what are the chances that 2 or less died. So I wrote this number 0 to 8 to help us, so I'm going to circle. We want 0, 1, or 2. And when it is a less than, we're going to use binomial CDF. The C means cumulative, which is a fancy word for sum. So because we want 0, 1, or 2, we're going to use the CDF command. And we're going to type in binomial CDF, still 8 trials, chance of success 0.60 and 2. So let me show you how to do that on your calculator. Second bars, you're going to scroll up or down to binomial CDF this time. We're going to do 8 trials, probability of success 0.60, and we want 2 or less, so we're going to type in 2. Hit enter a couple times, and you're going to see the probability is 0.0498. And then to contrast that with letter C, what are the chances less than 5 patients died? So this problem is a strict less than, compared to letter B was less than or equal. So for this problem, we want less than 5, which means we want 0 to 4. So I'm going to circle that. So on the calculator, I'm going to repeat those commands, binomial CDF 8.60. In this case, I'm going to use 4 because I do not want to include 5. So I'll show you how to do that again on your calculator. Second vars, binomial CDF. For the trials, we're leaving it as 8, p is 0.6, and the value is 4. Moving down the paste and hitting enter a couple times, we see the answer is 0.4049. Or 4059. Let's look at the next two problems. So in these two commands, CDF is used for less than. PDF in example 1 is used for equal. Now let's take a look at the next problem. Same scenario. What are the chances more than 4 patients died? So for more than 4 patients died, that means x is greater than 4, which means I want 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I just highlighted that in green. Well, your calculator only can do 0 to 4. So to do 0 to 4 on your calculator, we're going to press Binomial CDF 8.64. That's going to give us the yellow answer. But we want 5, 6, 7, 8. So as we discussed in class, we're going to do 1 minus that on our calculator. So let me show you how to do that. So we're going to go second vars. You're going to scroll up or down to Binomial CDF. A shortcut, you can press alpha B. And we're going to have 8.64. We're going to enter a couple times and get that answer. Then I'm going to do 1 minus, and I'm just going to press second answer. You could type in the decimal if you want. And when you do that, you get 0.5940. So the idea for a greater than is you must do 1 minus that. Let's look at the last example on this page. Again, same scenario. This time, I want to know what are the chances 6 or more patients died. So I want 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to circle that. This is what I want. The calculator will do 0 to 5. So on my calculator, I will do Binomial CDF 8.605. That'll give me the yellow number. But since I want 6, 7, or 8, I must do 1 minus that. So let me show you how to do that again on your calculator. So second vars, scroll up or down to Binomial, or a shortcut, alpha B. 8 trials, probability of success 0.6. We want 5. We're going to go down to paste. But we want 1 minus that, so I'm going to go 1 minus. You can type in the long decimal, or a shortcut would be going second answer. And when you do that, you get 0.3154. So the probability that 6, 7, or 8 patients die is around 32%, 31%. The probability, looking at letter D, that 5, 6, or 7, or 8 patients die is 0.5940. So this is a deadly disease. The probability that less than 5 patients die is 0.4059, or 40%. The probability that 2 or less patients die is around 5%. So I hope you found this video helpful on calculating binomial probabilities.